Paul, our finals chance are all but gone now after Friday night's loss to Richmond. What's the feeling around the club today?
Oh, it's a sense of real disappointment. We've clearly fallen away quite badly towards the end of the year. It's not something we want to see happen again, and it's something that a lot of work's going into to find out what's gone wrong and making sure that we get things right coming into next year.
And Alwyn Davey looked to have sustained a hamstring injury during the game on Friday. What is the latest news with him?
Yeah, no, he definitely has a hamstring injury, so he'll miss obviously the last game of the year, and he'll go through the normal rehab process and get it right. And again, it's making sure that we do with all our soft tissues get people 100% so that when we come back to pre-season we're ready to go, and that we have a really good pre-season program in place to ensure that we don't have the same high level of soft tissue injuries we've had this year.
And Stuart Cramery looked to have had a slight knock to his shoulder during the game. Is there any concern around him?
No, Stu should be fine. He's a hardy soul. He did get a bit of a knock, but it's nothing that's too serious, and he should be right to play this week.
And there are a couple of players back in the mix to return from injury this weekend against Collingwood.
Yeah, we hope to have Ben Howard and David Myers back in the fold, so they should both be available given they get through this week without any complications or problems. They should both be back, so that's good news for those two lads.
And the Bendigo VFL team had a win on the weekend, ensuring a spot in the finals next weekend.
They did, yes. It was a good win for them, and they'll play on Saturday at 2 o'clock down at Port Melbourne v Williamstown. So a good effort by our Bendigo team to get through to there. Unfortunately, Brendan Lee did have a shoulder injury in that game, so he'll be unavailable to play this week.
It's obviously a big game against Collingwood for our last game of the season this week at MCG.
Yeah, really important that we go out there and show some real fight and some spirit in the way we go about things. Obviously, it's a very important game for Collingwood. Their top four chances are on the line. We need to make sure we go out there and play good, strong, solid football and finish on a good note.
Paul, thanks for joining us in the last edition of the Recovery Room for this season.
Thanks very much.